Welcome back. My name is MrSchroeter, and I want to thank you for tuning into my channel. Please make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Hit that join button. Join the channel membership. Make sure that you are tuning into all of our uploads, the previous uploads that we've had, as well as our new uploads. Ring that notification bell. And don't forget to subscribe to our other channels, the MrSchroeter Show, which is my podcast, as well as the Credit Sensei, which is my other channel, where I'm giving you guys all types of tips on building your business and personal credit. The Cash Couple is another great channel that we have where you're going to get to see some behind the scenes action with myself and Crystal. And don't forget to go back and tune into some of my shorts where I give you guys some of my keys to success and some quick credit tips. Check out our playlist as well as our previous live streams. And with that being said, go ahead and sit back and prepare for the show. All right, welcome back, everyone. Today we're going to talk about American Express and how American Express has been dropping limits for people. I've had a lot of people calling me and asking me about this question, so I wanted to just go ahead and talk about it. So, American Express, how do you maintain a consistent high limit with American Express? This is something that I'm aware of because I have in the past let my American Express card sit for a while. And after letting the card sit for a while, then I was able to see that American Express will actually drop your limits or stop you from being able to spend whenever you let their cards sit. It's just a part of their process. So if you want to ensure that your American Express card doesn't drop in limit, you want to ensure that your card is having a good amount of cash flow coming through it, meaning that you're paying your card. They typically like to see their cards paid in full. However, they definitely want to see their cards paid on time. So at American Express, you definitely want to use that card as much as possible, pay it off as much as possible, and keep that card revolving. The more that you pay that card on time, the more that you use the card and you revolve, cash flow, and they can see that you're spending and paying back, spending and paying back. They are a bank that needs to see activity in order to keep your limits up. So one thing that I recommend is if you have American Express cards, you limit the amount of cards that you have, because the more cards that you have open, the more cards that you're going to have to spend and create cash flow on. Whereas the less cards that you have open, the more funds you can run through that card. Therefore, the higher limits that they're going to give you on that card. Imagine having one card and running $15,000 through it in a month and getting your limit raised to $45,000, rather than having three cards and you're running $5,000 through a month, and they maybe only will get $8,000 or $10,000. In comparison, you're looking at 24 to 30,000 versus 45,000 on that one card. And then in the instance that you go to open another card, if you're running that amount of money through the first card and they're seeing and you're seeing a $45,000 limit on that first card, when you go back to them to open up an additional card, you're going to see much higher limits on your additional cards. So maybe now they're going to give you, instead of a single $45,000 card, you're going to get another card for $50,000 or another card for $40,000, $45,000. Versus if you're running it through these smaller cards and they're $8,000, you go open another card, they're only going to give you that $8,000, $10,000, somewhere in that range. So make sure that you are using your cards appropriately, especially your charge cards, because your charge cards, pay over time limit, as well as their spending limit, are dependent upon how much money you typically spend in a month. And if you're not spending enough to keep a certain balance or keep a certain limit, you're going to see that dwindle away, and it's going to highly affect your credit report in the sense of if you're carrying any balance, your utilization will skyrocket. So, with that being said, thank you all for watching. Thank you all for tuning in, and we'll see you guys in the next one.